Hey, Dan, we need to go see Dan's dad. Excuse me? What?
Maybe it's Shauna's. Mom? I think I know it. Give me hugs. Darty wants huggies.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan,
And I'm Austin.
and we're here to play games.
Badly.
That's right. Today, we are headed to Death City, Mayfil.
We hope.
Let me down! Oh, yeah, I gotta go over here. Yes.
We can figure out where we're going.
Yeah, we go in here.
Oh.
We could go to Mayfil. Which
We got a little turnaround at the end last time.
Which makes sense, but yeah, I was just like, where am I going?
I'm confused.
He's just...
Over 11,000 years, and it still leads souls to hell. Maybe it is connected to the devildom. But it doesn't matter now. The plan determined by Soa will drink everything to the last drop. The plan determined by this tree.
The
Devildom.
The devil tree. Let's see here.
We're gonna go fight a tree.
This is the land of the dead. It's so creepy.
Wonder if we'll run into Hades.
Mmm.
Wrong with those. Rose, what's that? That's the live stream. When there were still Winglies here, they used to suck souls from all over the world into that huge tower, so they could decide the destination of their souls. But why? Great question. You want to say it should have been destroyed during the Dragon campaign, don't you? Both Aglis and Xenobatos were working. It shouldn't be that strange. But we destroyed this place completely so that they would never play with souls. And maybe this is where the souls that couldn't completely die gather here. I don't like this. It's creepy.
It should be disturbing.
But whatever happens, as long as the moon is in the sky, we are fine. The Signet Sphere is still safe. Hurry up. We have to get there before Dad. Maybe we can get Piccolo to destroy the moon for us.
Father!
Moon!
Okay.
There's the starting point here.
That is a weird noise. You hear that?
Oh, I think it's the sound of the teleporter. That's weird.
I'm sorry, I got weirded out for a second. Get
Well,
off
this
of
place
that.
is weird. Yeah.
Stop it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're headed in here. So let's see. First teleport area. Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay. I see where we're at. All right.
I think we gotta go in here.
Yep.
Oh hey. Hey buddy.
Oh. This is the soul of Feyrbrand, the green-tusked dragon. That is Feyrbrand? That looks nothing like him.
Look at the legs in the middle. It's very weird looking.
It came out in response to the Dragoon spirit of Albert. You said souls that couldn't completely die gather here. Is it the same for dragons? Yes, probably the defeat by humans who were supposed to be less powerful than them became a burden on their soul. If we kill it again, we can probably break the attachment. But we don't have time to deal with them. No, we don't. I feel sorry, but we have to catch up with Sieg or the world will end.
I'm sorry, that line reading was really weird.
I had to yawn in the middle of it.
That's okay.
I couldn't stop it.
I can't. Oh man, I needed a second there. Okay.
We don't have time.
I'm cracking up. The world will end. Anyway.
You can tell we take this game so seriously.
It's serious business. Hey.
We just said we don't have time. It seems we tempted it into fighting with us. Is there no choice? You could have walked around it, I suppose. We have no time. I'll cut your attachment now.
Yeah. So these
I'm
are.
assuming its legs are supposed to be like the little ghosty wisps on the bottom.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
These are optional bosses. I don't know that they're that big of a deal here. Let's see. What do we got? Dragon spirit. Ah.
Well, this was not even listed as a boss.
Exactly.
So. Okay,
Oh.
well that looked more like Feyrbrand.
Yep.
What I don't understand is that Feyrbrand is not Albert's dragon.
Hmm?
Feyrbrand isn't Albert's dragon.
Whose is it?
Well, Albert's dragon doesn't look like Feyrbrand.
Oh.
Feyrbrand is the one we fought.
I understand what you mean now. Yeah.
So I just don't know why there's that attachment there, I guess. But they did still defeat it, so I guess.
So his dragon is Feyrbrand, but I think what you're trying to say is the summon doesn't look the same.
Right, yeah.
Yes, it does not.
Then I'm confused, I guess, how that works.
Rightly so, I feel. I don't know what we get for actually doing this.
So every Dragoon we fought so far that's had a dragon as a companion, that's the Dragoon's dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm like, maybe this was like super obvious from the beginning, but I'm curious because the summons don't match what they did for the previous Dragoon before our party got there.
Okay. Hang on. You're turning me around. What? Give me an example of that.
Okay, so a prime example, we fought Graham, right?
Yes.
Feyrbrand was with him.
Yes. I mean,
Albert
no.
summons a... Yes.
Hang on, Graham.
When he was a J Dragoon, Feyrbrand was
Yes, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the very beginning of the game, but no, that's when we find Feyrbrand and then he runs off because we can't deal with it. So yes, you're right, yeah. Graham and Feyrbrand were there. That's right.
Right. And then Linus and Regu something. I can't remember the blue dragon's name, but...
Yeah.
But the summons that Albert and Meru have don't match those dragon forms.
Yes.
So I don't see them as the same dragons, but you're saying that they are.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
The other reason why I didn't think they could be is because Dragoon spirits are pulled from dragons as they're dying. So, like the Divine Dragon Dragoon spirit was pulled from the Divine Dragon as it was dying, essentially.
That's true.
So if Feyrbrand was alive during the time of fighting with Graham and Feyrbrand, that Dragoon spirit already existed.
Yes.
So it can't be the same dragon unless they're multiple. I don't know.
It's blurry. It's a little.
Is this something that we'll get more information on later? Is that why you're being like?
No, I'm.
Okay.
For one thing, I was attempting to land additions, but for the other,
right.
I'm not sure I fully understand. But I don't think. So your assertion was that it happens once they're like as they're dying, right? We get the dragon spirit. Yeah.
Well, that's at least what's shown.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that the soul of Feyrbrand is saved? Yes, probably.
Probably.
Now let's get going.
We fixed it.
Yay, we fixed it. By beating it into submission.
To answer your question, as we continue through here. The current theory, and I think I see the point on this, is that when you summon a dragon, you are summoning the spirit of the dragon, which looks different than the dragon itself. Now, I don't think that helps with the whole, like, you know, what the hell, why are we able to summon dragons before they're dead thing? But it does at least help with, like, why does this look different, you know?
I guess. I don't fully comprehend where you pick up that chest if you take the the one to the west from your perspective. I think that picks the second chest.
Okay.
Anyway, it's an interesting artistic choice. This is how I'll put it. It's an interesting artistic choice for the spirit of a dragon to not match its physical manifestation.
Yeah.
When traditionally speaking, the way we view ourselves, right, is how we manifest, and oftentimes there's at least a mostly similar to our physical form.
By traditionally speaking, you mean traditions that try to explain what a soul looks like or something?
Well,
or do you
like
mean just mental image, right?
Just mental image narratives. Like,
yeah,
when we look at like Matrix, right? Matrix is a good example.
Sure, residual self-image. Yep.
Right. Yeah, they plug in and he sees himself as he is because that is his mental image of himself.
As he is in that world, or was in that world. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Which because it's the same actor, he just happens to look like that in the real world too. But like, there's an element of your own mental image being projected to create that facsimile. So, and there's a lot of times, a lot of narratives will do that, where your sense of self is often as similar to how you were in your prime, I guess is the easiest way to put it.
Okay.
This is especially true in like narratives where maybe the person is corrupted in some way and it has distorted their physical appearance, but when they are cured and their spirit is released, the spirit form that takes shape is who they were before the corruption, right?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's kind of where I'm in my head. I'm thinking. So yeah, if you take the teleporter on the left there, I think that's going to take you, if I'm reading the map correctly. I am. Perfect.
Stun guard, good. Great.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you can go the other way for the other two chests, but I was looking at the order of them. Is all.
What, this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why I'm a little confused by the artistic choice, if that's the case. Like, if truly the answer is the dragon spirits that are summoned by the Dragoons are a manifestation of like their power and is not a representation of them.
It's
outside of that,
yeah,
you know,
it's like a representation of their soul in a way,
right?
I think I don't know if this was the intention, but it certainly makes them look and feel very alien. Like, dragons are really weird in this game.
Yeah, they are. Well, they're weird physically too. They're very alien in a physical sense too.
Yep.
Like Feyrbrand looks a little bit like a praying mantis, and Regole was like almost like a squid-like thing.
Yep.
Octopus kraken style.
Yep. That's what I mean. Like, everything about them is pretty weird.
Right. So
there we go.
But like Mary's version of it looks a bit like a manta ray, you know. So I don't.
Why can I not hit this guy?
Good question.
Just like a rare
just
enemy?
Has high evasion or something.
Vector.
Yes.
Try one more time.
Oh.
Maybe Rose can hit him. Nope. All right, time to bring out the gun. Let's see.
Psych bomb.
Yeah, I saw it.
When in doubt, throw bombs at ghosts. Anyway, if that's the running theory, that's fine. Like, I don't have any argumentation for it. I don't know that I can hold to it at the moment. That the spirits that we're fighting are the actual dragons that the Dragoons garnished the spirits from.
Okay, so we came from that one.
Because Feyrbrand and the other dragon, we have fought and killed dragons as humans, so their ire toward us as a party especially makes sense, regardless of their connection to the Dragoons.
True. Now we have another one.
Mine's sparkling. This should be the soul of Regole.
Regole, there you go.
It says, "Kill me." He doesn't want to go to hell. Dart, it'll be over quick. Let's save Regole. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
we don't have to fight every single dragon spirit here, by the way. Aw.
yeah.
Look at that. Weird manta ray.
Yeah. Octopus thing.
Hell, it's a magic attack.
Yeah, right. I guess my fall on this is like how they interact narratively right now is because of what's been established so far in the narrative, and that is that the Dragoon spirits that you summon are different dragons than the ones we're fighting right now. That's my view.
Okay.
People may not agree, and that's fine, but it's because of the whole interaction with Lloyd stealing the last bit of energy that the Divine Dragon had before it died.
Stealing
and
what?
Then stealing the last bit of energy the dragon had, the Divine Dragon had.
Oh, got it.
Right as it was dying, right? And that's how it formed into that power.
Sure, yeah.
And if that's how they're made every time, then there's no way they can be the same dragons, from my perspective. So then if it's just a matter of needing to find peace in their life, it's from the shame of being defeated by humans, which is what they said here. But that, again, that doesn't have to be they killed us and then took our power. It could just be they killed us and we're powerful dragons. And that's shameful for them or something. I don't know. I don't have enough data, really, to think otherwise. Which isn't to say there won't be reveals later that completely circumvent that.
So it's a good question. I don't know that I have enough for you regarding that, but maybe we can I'll have to check on that. That's definitely curious. But why would the remains of a dragon not be the same as that dragon? Is it because like it forms something else? The power forms a quote-unquote dragon spirit or something?
Right. Well, that's so. This is part of the reason why I don't think that the dragons that they can summon as dragoons are the same as these dragon spirits that we're fighting.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why the ghost forms are this, but this looks like a... Because when they do their power, they manifest in their form they had in life. So I don't know what the difference is between this like physical form they've got here and then like the ghostly spectral form that... This is almost embryonic in nature.
Yep. Like a larva.
Yeah, and so maybe it's just a reduction of what they were in a simplistic form.
Perhaps. I could see it.
Whack.
Ow. Stop it.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough question. You know, and it's an artistic question more so than like a, because it would take dialogue at face value here, right?
Right.
They're all the same thing. They just look different. At least that's what it seems like people are saying, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm just not interpreting the dialogue in the same way then.
Okay. Here we go.
But maybe, I don't know. I'd have to like sit with it a minute, I guess. And it doesn't help that their Dragoon spirits are reacting to the specific dragons. But again, Linus and Regole were in the same fight together, as were Feyrbrand and Graham. So
yeah, I mean,
maybe it's just a coincidental like thing because it's a green and blue dragon, so they are more.
They don't have mastery over. So yeah, okay. So that part, the way I take it is, you know, a Dragoon doesn't have to be. They are lords over dragons.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be the case that they are. That it's a dead dragon, right? If it is a dead dragon, then it's the dragon spirit. If it's alive, you know, maybe it's got like a Dragoon would have power, but it would have to have a Dragoon spirit, which is interesting. So
right. So
what is that? I understand your point now. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, my thought process is that maybe blue Dragoon spirits are more in tune with blue dragons.
Could be.
So like Albert's was reflecting because Feyrbrand is a green dragon.
Yeah.
And whatever created the Dragoon spirit was like Feyrbrand's great uncle or something. I don't know. Could be. I don't know.
I don't think I don't think there is only one dragon of each element. And that's just because we haven't seen the entire world, and even though the dragons are mostly extinct, there are clearly some still around.
Right. Well, and when we saw the
couple of them walking around. Yep.
Yeah, when we saw the dragon campaign, right, those scenes, there are multiple dragons flying around. Now those Dragoons are using them, but like there's dragons flying around.
Yes.
So there was something there implying that there were multiple dragons. So my assumption is like the color correlates to like which ones they're in tune with, and those types of red and green and white and whatever did different things.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a resonation between a dragon spirit and the dragon, and you know, if the dragon is dead, suddenly you can summon its spirit for that attack, right? If it integrates into it, or maybe it calls it from Mayfil or wherever the hell dragon spirits go, right?
Right. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get bogged down on that.
It's okay. It's some lore, and I don't know. I'm curious. I'm gonna poke around at that a little bit, and maybe we'll talk about that in the next episode some more.
Sure.
Yeah.
He says he's okay, and he won't be overwhelmed by the power of Mayfil anymore. Hurry up, we have to catch up with the Dart's father.
She says to Dart.
Why are you anyway?
Come on, Dart, we have to catch up with Dart's father.
You're like, hey, Dan, we need to go see Dan's dad. Excuse me? What? I'm confused.
You're right. Yeah, so across, and then to the left. Yep.
Look at that. I'm going nowhere. Okay, here we go. Go down here.
Yep.
There it is. I saw that chest earlier. I was like, gimme. Mine.
I must.
Alright, we're just gonna... Do I have any extra? I got a couple... Burning Wave. I have a lot of these powerful ones now.
Hmm. Like Psych Bomb X.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
A lot of these powerful ones, like Psych Bomb X. Oh, man. I find it interesting that these specters don't take physical damage at all.
Yeah. I mean, they are specters. It makes sense.
It does. That just means you don't have magic weapons. You gotta enchant your blades with Ghostbane.
Active ring?
Yeah.
Alright.
As opposed to an inactive ring.
Yep. Ah! Why are there more of these?
Because
these
reasons.
Fill up here. Because
This-
raisins.
Because raisins. Alright.
try
So
this.
this area has 2 sections, I guess?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because the first area looks rather small, all things considered.
It's
Really?
this area. This Mayfil is not that big.
Yeah.
Midnight Terror. Ah! We do have one more dragon spirit in here.
Yep.
There it is. It's got a treasure.
It does. Is this the soul of the divine dragon? Even the king of dragons has attachments after its death. It is because he is the king of dragons that he cannot get rid of his pride. When the signet sphere is destroyed, the moon will fall.
What?
Okay, bye. The moon is still up there, Dart. Now is the only chance we have to save the soul of the divine dragon. Had to go check to make sure the moon was still up there.
Run out, look up. Ah!
Yes, we will take the pride of the divine dragon.
Great.
It will become our pride. Pride Rock.
Pride Rock. Wait, what? Yeah, dragon spirit, non-elemental, because it's the divine dragon. Okay, let's see. Rose is hurting a little bit. We could special transform.
What for you do?
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. Guess what I'm doing?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. That room. Okay,
Not bad.
I understand.
You what?
I was looking ahead a little bit because there's this weird setup on,
Ah.
like, where the path is, but now I understand what it looks like.
It is a little weird though.
Uh-huh.
Very weird.
But apparently this room that we're coming up on soon will be like one of the best places to grind for levels in the game if you want to.
Yeah, it is funny because I am certain we would be able to deal with the final boss at our current level. So
I
don't-
feel pretty confident about that too.
there's no reason to really do that.
Well,
Actually, we're doing pretty well here. Let's Dragoon edition him.
for those of us who don't grind ahead of time to master all of our editions.
Oh, yeah, but you said grind for levels?
Well, yeah, because you can use the psych bomb. I'm assuming it's because of the
Yeah.
specters, right? You just throw the psych bomb at the beginning of your round and
Oh,
it,
sure.
like, crushes them.
Yeah.
So grumpy.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. We're actually getting to see some moves I don't think we got to see with the Divine Dragon the last time.
Indeed. Never mind, that's not gonna hurt at all.
I guess it's a magic attack.
I guess so.
Wonder what movie's going to do.
What?
I wonder what movie's going to do. Man, I can't look at the word volcano the same ever again because
I
of
know.
this game.
I know. Every time someone says the word volcano, I'm volcano!
Yeah, no. Well, there's a... Okay, so I was playing golf with your friends, with my wife earlier today because we had a few minutes to just chill.
Yeah.
And volcano was one of the courses that we got randomly picked for us.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I saw it, I was just like, volcano!
Did she recognize that immediately?
Oh, no, I didn't say that loud. It was all in my
Oh.
head.
Oh,
I was too tired to be loud.
I see.
But I also don't know that she would necessarily. I don't think
Maybe.
she's played this.
Huh?
I don't think she's played this all the way.
Oh, okay.
Might be a bit of an obscure reference for some. Which we need to fix. I'll remaster it. I doubt it will, but I want it.
Yeah, there's been a couple of releases of this game, but not a full, like, remaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that even though it's popular, I don't know that the popularity is high enough to warrant the company's point of view.
It's a shame.
It is, but I mean, who knows? Maybe it is. Lunar got a remaster. Maybe we can get one for Dragoon.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. I'm thinking... Definitely wouldn't mind covering Lunar on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Love Lunar.
Yeah. If that's something you'd like to see, let us know in the comments or something.
Yeah. And or polls.
Yep. Yep, we got polls going all the time. Well, not all the time, but between games we do. So.
Every poll.
Every poll.
How close are we? Not very.
He's still blue.
And keep
He's
hitting
got a lot of
him.
health.
Yep.
A lot more health than the other two did.
Yep.
He is the king of dragons, I guess.
We'll probably get a good bit of EXP for this, though, which is cool.
Yeah. I think the item he's guarding, though, isn't worth it.
No.
So unless you just want it for the experience, you know?
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because you'd think, hey, big evil boss guy over an item. The item must be super good.
What an evil boss guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
He has evil powers.
That wing being placed the way it is makes me think of like a Star Wars ship. Like the little like cutters or whatever in episode 8. I think it's 8.
In The Last Jedi?
Yeah. Where they're like flying across the white salt, right, and leaving the red marks behind.
Oh, sure. Yep, I can see that.
Bing.
Yippee!
Yippee! That does not do near as much damage as it should, I feel like. And, you know, admittedly, it's just probably one of those things where it looks a lot more powerful than it is, you know?
Dragoon editions, in general, are that way, I feel.
Yeah.
Usually with Dragoon form, I prefer to use magic. Especially with Dart, because he hits just so incredibly hard with magic.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Multi-thousand damage. That's not great. Hello. Just use Giga Flare on the party.
Miss.
Oh, I missed.
That Fizz attack is his most dangerous attack, and it's really not that dangerous.
It's fair. It helps that you have the second best armor you can get.
Yeah.
Your best helmet.
The best around.
Mm-hmm. No one's gonna bring you down. Spinny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Top up.
All done.
She completed hers before anybody else.
I'm not surprised, given her speed.
She's so fast.
She is. Let's see what Dark's Edition does. $7.95. Yeah, okay.
Could be worse.
Yeah, Magic's just so much stronger. Good grief.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You got a lot of HP. Do we know how much he has? I don't think it's listed.
Not sure. Yeah, magic does a lot more damage to him. That was pretty pitiful damage for Perky Step.
Yeah, it was. Let's see.
Whoa.
Divine Dragon. Should clarify which game I'm talking about.
That would probably help.
Yeah, because I pulled up Dragon Quest. I was like,
There we go.
Nope, that's not what I'm looking for.
He has dead amount of HP now.
9,400
There you
for
go.
the record.
There you go.
Yep.
Level up the Rose. Yeah.
There we go.
Just nod. E-Stone Amulet. Totally worth it. All right.
Okay, where are we going? We are.
We have a save point down here.
Yeah. Then we gotta go the other way.
The other.
Yeah, that way. Just further. We have to go further.
Must proceed. Oh, is this the weird room? Let's see.
Yeah, this is the weird room that I was talking about. So basically, places where the red lands, those are the safe spaces. So,
that's dangerous.
go up,
One.
and then there you go. Perfect.
Whoops. Hey, go back in there.
Yep. And that's a healing room as well as
Magic Ego Bell.
right.
What?
What's happening? What is that? This soul. Is it Shirley's? Maybe it's Shauna's. Mom? I think I know it. This warmth, it really brings up some memories. It's my mom. We will stop Dad. Don't worry.
Shiny.
Oh, so bright. Wait for me.
All right, then.
Enjoy the golden wheat fields. Okay. So we're going to...
Oh, interesting. Does it count this as a...
So, yeah, and then up 1, 2. Should go up 2 spaces.
Yeah, okay.
And then go left 2, up 1, left. Yeah, left. There you go. And then up into the... Yep, you got it.
Cool. Ah! Hey, guys. All right, let's build up some of this.
Loner Knight. Yeah, there we go. Weird Minotaur can do with that lance, too.
Yeah.
Hyper skeleton.
Good luck, skeleton.
We're actually 4 skeletons in a trench coat.
Oops.
They're dressing up for Halloween as a skeletal centaur.
That makes sense. Ow.
Yep.
You fool.
Crunch.
Why am I bad? Okay.
I mean, your addition's mastered. Does it matter?
So we can head on through here. Oh, what have we here, Rose?
Rose? Don't come here.
A black monster. Finally, you're dead. Like me. Like me. Like us.
Hate me if you want,
We do.
but I cannot die now.
Hurt you.
Please wait until everything is over.
Okay.
Cool.
Rose, you have really weird friends. Anyway, let's continue.
All right.
Yep.
We're gonna go down to 3.
2, I think. Yeah. Look at the one right below me. That's what's messing with me. The door
Okay.
counts as one of them.
Oh, I see. Okay, so then left 1, down 1, 2, 3,
Uh-huh.
left 2,
2,
up,
yeah.
up 2.
Yeah, then we
Yeah.
made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Weird.
Very weird.
All right. Well, whatever.
We have come a long way, but where is the signet sphere?
Good question.
What's wrong?
I was thinking about my weird friends. There's something over there.
It's a teleporter.
Gwar!
You are? No way.
Yes, it is possible in this city.
Lavitz, my best bud bro in the whole world.
He's back!
It's been a while, Your Majesty, Albert. I knew it was you. Your Majesty Albert, I have the honor of seeing your face again. And Dart, while we have been apart, you have become strong.
Yeah, since you left us, we have encountered many enemies. I never found that tasty treat, though.
Enemies. That's why there are so many souls that know you.
Huh?
Souls that are attracted to your remain with a variety of thoughts. That's why they are attracted by the gate of hell. Negative thoughts like attachments are for the favorites of the devils from hell. And those devils are driving Mayfil, aren't they? Rose, there are many souls who know you. Yes, there are countless. Lavitz, tell me, why have you appeared in front of us? Maybe, are you helping us out? Lavitz! Don't come near me. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Get out of here! He was talking about the devils. I wonder if one of them is playing with the soul of Lavitz. What? I cannot think of anything other than that. Anything other than that. Whew. Unforgivable. All right.
So let's pick up Healing Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we gotta deal with this shenanigans. After I fight another random battle. Ow. Alright.
So we're getting close to a point of no return.
Correct.
Yeah. Which isn't too surprising, honestly.
Yeah, we are quite close to the end of this game.
It's kind of crazy to think we've already been through 4 discs.
Yeah,
Well, not completely 4, but...
the final dungeon of this game is pretty long, though.
Yeah. Fair enough. Probably got a lot more narrative stuff to... A lot of exposition to dump on you.
Uh-huh.
Lavitz, why did you run away from us? Who are you bastards?
Huh?
It's me, Dart. I have your portrait of us hanging out with best bros. Dart. Don't you recognize us? Majesty. Albert. Arg. 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 Arga haga.
Arg.
Look at the back of Lavitz. That's a demon. We should kill it.
Yup.
There's something attached. It seems that it is affecting the soul.
Whoa.
Whoa. It smells of devildom. Alright, so Lavitz's spirit has 5,000 HP.
Ugh.
We want to
Talk to him.
It's me, Dart. Don't you recognize my face? The Dart. You know, there's some you gotta target the thing on his back. That was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that we just talked about stories having where people are like corrupted physically in some form, but just as a spirit, but like he took on a different form and shape ish. I feel like it's a little ironic that I brought it up and now we're dealing with exactly what I just talked about.
Yeah, it is not the first time that's happened.
No, it's not. I don't know why I'm like this. In fact, I was talking with my wife. Shocking, I know. We've been watching through Apothecary Diaries, and apparently I had called a event that was going to happen that's now been revealed in the story, like 2 months prior. And my reasoning was like,
something akin to their eyes are the same, and they came in around this time in the story. And it was just like, what?
What?
What a show! It was so moving a reunion that I'm totally choked with tears.
Get out of the wall, Grover.
Who are you?
Listen, I had to do something.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, excuse me. My name is Zackwell. I'm a resident of the darkness. Oh, so proper. You have taken over Lavitz. I don't like that, but I like your manners. Yes, I have. The man insisted he was so worried about you that he couldn't bear dying. I thought it was a little presuming, but I granted him momentary life. You, Lavitz was my friend. How dare you? You'll never get away with this. Oh, can you defeat me?
Anyway, Zackwell has 8,000 HP.
Yup.
But she told me that she had a conversation with you about this prediction.
Oh, yeah.
And she read some of the conversation you guys had with each other to me, and I couldn't help but laugh. Because she was just like, it's so infuriating. How does he do it?
Yup.
And the answer is, I don't know.
It's uncanny.
The only thing I've been able to come up with so far is that because I write fiction, right? And I've done some studying up on it in my free time and listened to like art authors like Brandon Sanderson and what's her name? Oh, what is her name? I can't remember her name. I gotta find it. But they had like a podcast I listened to for a while. I think it's Mary Robinette Kowal, but I want to double check, make sure I'm right on that.
Yeah, it's multiple times there have been like joking. I mean, we've seen it in this playthrough. Hey, Austin, who's the black monster? From the like second episode or something.
Yeah. Mary Robinette Kowal is the name, but yeah, she and Brandon Sanderson and a couple other people were like all part of this podcast, and they would have writing prompts and stuff like that. So I'd listen to their stuff. I would look into just like, I don't have any official study in it, but just piecemeal looking at it and stuff. So I think between that and my own writing and just kind of consumption of narratives as well, there's a subconscious pattern recognition that's happening. Because like if you do study up on it, you learn, like I know in like school we talk about like the rising action and the climax and the falling action because we talk about like Shakespeare's plays and stuff. But that writing style, which is not the only way to tell a narrative, there's a few different ways, but that is a really commonly used one that's expanded into like character archetypes and acts and how they move and all of that other stuff. So the only conclusion I've come to is that somewhere along the way, I just subconsciously started picking up on stuff because I've looked into it for so long, right? Like, just like I used to do creative design for a print shop for a while, and so I helped like write business cards and some of the other stuff. And so now I see fonts on signs and I go, well, that was an interesting choice, or why is the spacing like this? The kerning is all wonky. Like, you could have done this or this to make it better. Not that it looks bad. It's just the way it is. And it's just because of exposure more than anything else. Dart. Lavitz. Lavitz. Give me hugs. Darty wants huggies. Rawr. That's unfortunate. Not again.
Yes, again. Hey, buddy.
Dart, your majesty. I am sorry. Even though I was being manipulated, I was... I could even... Thanks to Zackwell. I could meet you again in death. You're not dead. You will continue to live in us. Can we get a portrait of us being... Yeah, exactly. Do we become instant besties?
Mm-hmm.
There's no time left. Hey, Albert, is your mom's name Claire too? With my last strength.
He used the sphere of the magic blocker.
Yeah. Too busy gaffing. Farewell, Dart.
Farewell, Dart. Wow.
Dart. Lavitz. Dart. Thank you.
What if that whole time Lavit's been getting hit, he's just been going, Dart.
Dart. Dart.
Yes. So the halberd is not a guaranteed drop from this boss.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Level 40 dart there. That's pretty good.
I'm assuming it's a good weapon for Albert to have.
I believe it is his best weapon.
Oh, really? His best
Yes.
weapon's not even a guaranteed drop? Ooh.
Well, you can get it later. It's just
okay.
You can get it early right now. Now we have his ultimate weapon. So yeah, this beam of light will take us basically to the end of the game. The only other thing I had thought to do would be to go get an Armor of Legend, since I have the money for it. But I don't think I'm gonna worry about it.
Yeah, we're in really good shape. I don't know why you would
'Cause-
need one necessarily.
It's nice, but it's not necessary in any way. So I believe what we're gonna do is go ahead and move on.
Here's the obligatory. There's no turning back after here.
Mm-hmm.
We made it.
Yes, the moon is not set yet. The signet sphere is still alive. Still safe. Where did alive come from?
I don't know.
I mean, Shauna is still safe.
Maybe I was thinking Shauna's still alive because she's a big part of it. Once we go up this road of souls, there will be no return. There it is. We are climbing up.
Yes. That's a go.
Yes. Lavitz showed us the way. I have no hesitation.
Good one.
Let's go.
All right.
We have to stop Dad.
Ah.
Wow.
Upward.
I'm so high.
This particular setup looks a little bit like the Tower of Flanville, except for with one door, but the centerpiece with the 3 prongs.
A little bit. That's because we're actually in the tower. No, just kidding.
How did we get here?
All the speed.
It's real handy on her.
Mm-hmm.
Spectral flash. All right. No turning back now.
It was safe.
That signet sphere is the last barrier to protect the world.
Here comes Zieg.
If it is destroyed, there will be no other way but to deal with God itself.
Then Shauna crosses to the moon that never sets. The god of destruction will be born. I won't let it. I need her to give me another smoochy kiss. I'll finish it here.
I think so too.
Hello, evil
Dad?
dad.
Why are you being such a jerk?
I'll finish the world here. Reveal yourself. I don't hide. I'm just off screen.
Our settlement is a peaceful one. We don't need weapons. A fight is not appropriate before the celebration of a birth. I won't let you. That's my girl. You can't have her. Don't come near me.
Wow. You got freaking wrecked.
I won't let you.
At least he tried.
He went out, he just... It's like he pulled out his phone and started texting.
Yeah.
Whatever. The arrow has already been released. To the finale of the world.
Zeke's so extra. He waited for them to get there and was like, all right, now I'm going to do it.
I know, he's been waiting there for like an hour.
Yeah. Where
The
are
moon
they?
is falling. Yeah.
Why are they fighting all these dragon spirits? Come on.
He's just like sitting, like kicking his legs, tooling his thumbs.
Just kicking
Come on, guys.
kicking a rock around on the ground. God, man, come on. My big moment is coming up.
Want to look cool.
Yeah.
The moon is falling.
falling.
The sky is falling. The world is ending. Does that mean that humans cannot revoke the will of the Creator? Not yet. Don't give up.
I'm gonna give up. No, just kidding.
It's just the signet of the moon is broken. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything. Yes. We can still struggle. And then die. The moon has not obtained Shana yet.
Go, go, go.
Let's go pursue Zeeg. Is this a dead end?
Yep.
It's really funny you should say that in the City of the Dead.
A dead end. Get it?
Yep. The wings of Savan. The wings of Savan. Take us to the moon.
Okay.
Talking about the moon.
Here it comes.
That is, okay. I guess.
Blah.
That's unfortunate.
Look what it is.
That's the Soa tree, right?
This is the tree.
So it shot down from the moon?
The moon shot like a beam down.
Right, but it wasn't there before. Unless
Yeah.
it blocked. Unless the beam was being blocked.
materialized it or revealed it.
Yeah. Oh, well that's not great.
The tree
Aw.
will bear fruit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there 7 branches?
Dart, look! That's it?
That's not Dart's voice. It's not the voice I gave him, at least.
That's true. We have to get into the moon.
Gross. Ah, yes, the birth of hundreds and thousands of mirages. This is great.
Here they come.
That's not great.
No, it is not.
It's not like those were exactly easy for them to fight.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Now we get to play Star Fox. Just kidding.
That's what it looks like.
Ah!
Why is the dragon on fire like it's a machine? Like, I know flesh can be set on fire, but the way it's reacting is specifically like a machine that, like, has been shot.
We've taken damage. Oh, buddy.
Sorry, I cannot fly anymore.
Toulon. That sucks. Everything is turning out just as Zeke wished. The seal of the moon was broken, and terribly disastrous plan laid by Soa finally has started. Those Virages are merely advanced guards for the primary Virage embryo. The Virage Prime, if you will. It seems the birth of the god of destruction will only be a matter of time. That's usually how it works. This is the divine tree which gave birth to all the species want this as well.
The world is not over yet. We can still fight to save it, can't we?
After you've seen those, you still can't say that. Let's go. The moon that never sets is waiting for us.
Can we call it the moon that never sets when it's on the planet now?
Hasn't quite set, right? Not
It's a lot lower than it used to be. I wonder how it's not affecting our gravitational forces.
Don't worry about it.
Also, this tree was supposed to birth like 108 different fruits, but if they're all that size, I don't know how it did it.
Very carefully.
Manticore!
It's a manticore, yeah.
Manticore! I don't think anything will top run fast for me.
Not even a Whizquard.
No, I just mean in this game. If we're talking about across the board, that's a little different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Murmoff Whizquards are great. And if you don't know what we're referring to, check out our Sea of Stars playthrough.
For a lot of Whizquard action.
There's... yes, you'll discover that we are such a Whizquard.
Austin is, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You see... Oh, there's a shiny. Like, there's supposed to be a shiny around here.
Oh.
There are 2 shinies on the way up to the final dungeon and a boss. Gimme.
Rose.
Rose, what's this?
It's a fruit of the divine tree. It seems to be dried up, though.
Fruit? Did all the species really arise from such small things?
Only the creator Soa knows that. So, it's just a legend for us. But we are standing on the divine tree, which supposedly was the same legend. You'd better believe it.
Yep.
You better believe it.
Yep.
I guess so.
Let's move on. We better hurry, or there will be no more even to tell. Be no one to even to tell the legend.
The Legend of Dragoon. It's just a theory, a game theory.
You thought the Legend of Dragoon was the story of the Dragon campaign, but really it's the legend of the story that you're playing in right now.
It's a mountain ape.
We'll call him Mountain Mike.
Oh my god.
That did a lot of damage.
Holy crap.
I don't think I was prepared for that. That was so much.
Reload and buy some Armor of Legends. Good grief. Nah.
Yeah.
That was so much damage. So much I'm gonna just have dark. Don't you kill her, fool.
Well, at the very least, it seems the rock is the more concerning one for that one.
I can indeed smell what the rock is cooking. And I don't like
crap.
it. Ow. That was so much damage. Oh my god.
It was a lot. Turkey step.
All right. Angel's Prayer.
Very nice.
Very good.
Very good.
Ah,
Gotta climb up the great tree.
but I have to inspect and ask 100 questions about everything along the way.
That's true.
At least 100 questions.
It's Mountain Mike. And Mountain Mildred.
Yes.
Now it's just Mountain Mildred and a cute kitty that we should pet.
That's what I'm doing.
This is how I pet cats, right? With hammers?
The kitty has been pet, so very content and walking away. That's what happened there.
Sounds right to me.
Mm-hmm. Why do these idiots hit so hard? Oh no, it didn't kill him. Just no, get out of here. Get wrecked. All right.
All right, sorry, I had to wait for a second.
It's okay.
All right. I think this fruit was shed by some kind of fish. One of the fruits arisen from the divine tree. Yes, it was the same for us humans. The god of destruction will start the same way, won't it? Yes. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay, I guess. Woohoo!
Some of the deep lore going up this.
Yeah.
Those are weird.
Yeah, they are.
Slug.
They shouldn't have, but they immediately made me think of Threshold from Voyager.
Ah!
So,
I wouldn't recommend thinking about that.
I mean, I
So,
wouldn't either.
it's a cognito hazard. Is
Cognito hazard. That's a good description of that episode.
what am I watching?
Yeah. Easily one of the strangest Star Trek episodes I've ever watched.
And nonsensical.
Yeah. It's probably because I was watching some Deep Space Nine today.
Hmm.
Because we went out with the family, went to the caverns. It was a cavern place. Like I was telling you, but now I'm related to the viewer. That
Yeah.
there's some caverns probably about an hour from where we live. A little bit more. And it's a beautiful place. And, you know, you get to learn really cool things about caves. And, of course, they're reiterating don't touch the walls so that, you know, the crystals can grow. But anyway, so it was a fun outing, and then we came back. And just to kind of unwind, started watching some Deep Space Nine, because I enjoy that series a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think just had Star Trek on the brain.
Fair enough.
This stream, it seems like it's sending a vital force to the moon that never sets. We should cut it. I mean, it must be that divine tree is getting ready to give birth to the god of destruction. Then, if we take the stream in this... Yes, it will carry us to the top. Let's hurry. Sounds good. Here we go.
We.
We're being photosynthesized. What a stream. This is the best thing ever.
Where's Kongol? There he is.
There he is.
Mm,
We're gonna say, is he too heavy for the stream? Because that would be hilarious.
he's too Kongol too heavy.
Kongo too heavy. We got right up close. In addition, maybe because we let ourselves flow with the vital force, I feel revitalized. It means that the power of the divine tree that gave birth to all species is still alive. In order to kill all the species, it revived the power.
Okay. Oh, hey, Meru.
Landing succeeded! Ah! Oh.
Cool.
What is that? Oh,
It's a weird thing.
it is a weird thing. It looks like a bug. Did Congo's landing awaken it? Those are the antibodies. They're
It's
trying to come back in droves.
It's busy.
It is busy. It's got things to do.
Mhm.
We gotta get going. First,
me.
we're gonna pick up the shiny.
We need this shiny right here.
Acquired
White-
white silver dragon's armor.
Yeah, so the white silver dragoon's armor, obviously, will go on her. So we got we need
What?
we need to get Kongol and Hashel's DG armor, but that'll be it. What?
What? What best weapons are we missing? I can't remember.
So we have Dart Soul Eater, and now we just got the halberd for Albert.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
We don't have any
No.
other ultimate weapons yet.
Yeah. I know we've talked about where they're at and like stuff. I just couldn't remember if we had gotten anything else before this spot.
Yep, most of them are on the moon.
All right. This is the one of the fruits, too. Yes, and all the species who were born in this way are about to be annihilated. Rose, but being such a Debbie Downer, let's get going.
Hey, fine.
Quit being such a resignated Rose.
Actually, yeah.
Don't be a reluctant Rick. Be an adventurous Adam.
What? Be a trudging Tom. What do we?
You gotta be an exuberant Eric.
I'm just so confused right now.
Well, I was thinking of the phrase like Debbie Downer, right?
Yeah.
Negative Nancy. So don't be a reluctant Rick.
Fair enough.
So, like, we just need to have some positive alliterative expressions too. Oh, that you're an admirable Amy, you know.
Yeah. I like it. Determined Dart attacks.
That's right. See, you get it. See, this guy gets it.
Uh-huh. I'll even give you a harumph if you want.
Well, we'll think about it.
We'll consider it.
I'll consider it.
Ow.
Your petition has been considered. Please take it to the law launcher
That's right.
so that the law will go into effect.
How else do you enact law? I can't think of another way.
Me either.
Legal Eagle has entered the chat. Oh, sorry.
Legal evil.
Albert! Okay, good.
it.
Good. Got rid of that. What?
Do it.
I'm doing it.
You should.
Yes. Yes. That's
I'm here to help, yo.
That's true. We go down here, and we got some instant death protection. We gotta fight a boss.
Another boss.
Uh-huh. There's me.
It'll be soon. Yes, but look at that. Is that the caterpillar from back there? It's even weirder than before.
Mm-hmm.
It's super gross. It's a miracle tart. How could you say such a thing? There was an unhatched fruit left over. Are we sure it's just not a bug? It is a subspecies of a new insect. It was just born and is coming after us.
It was just born and it hates us already.
I feel like its fruits are predisposed to hate us. I think the tree regrets making humans.
Oop.
Caterpillar. Alright, so a couple notes about this boss. It evolves. So it's got multiple forms. This first form is the caterpillar. It's got 6,000 HP. And then it will metamorphosis into the pupa, which is 2,600. And then finally the Imago, which I find a fascinating name. 12,000 HP. So, worth noting.
Yeah.
The caterpillar has these physical capabilities, able to attack single characters normally and inflict damage plus poison as well, so you want to look out for that. There's also a yellow mist attack that it has that can stun anyone it happens to hit. So the best way to get through these is to have your healer use rainbow breath or whatever your equivalent is to remove it. But it also suggests not to waste your Dragoon forms this early, so.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Get up. Aw.
Right.
Aw.
No, I missed.
Aw. Man. That was bad. Alright. Just really not on my game today.
Well, I mean, you are on your game. You're the one playing.
That's true.
But I get what you're saying.
I'm not playing games anymore. Except this is a game.
Just being a little pedantic. Here we go. The pupa form.
That's not your job. That's my job.
That's true. I'll be ostentatious instead.
That's a good idea.
Anyway, this form has no attacks, so there's no strategy involved. You just crush the pupa.
There's an attack. It thrashes around.
Magikarp uses Splash. It doesn't seem very effective.
Damn it. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to top up a little bit.
That is a great idea. Look at this brand new bug that hates our guts.
What are these
Maybe it's
pigeons
just
doing
really-
here?
Yeah, of course. Maybe it's just really hungry.
It could be.
Anybody got any more crackers?
I ate all my pocket crackers already. Sorry.
No more trail rations.
Anybody have any bacon? I already ate my pocket bacon.
You have pocket bacon? Who doesn't have pocket bacon? All right, Imago. The butterfly.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. All right, so the Imago is the most difficult form of the three, obviously.
Let's see what we got.
It has a penchant for a bunch of status effect attacks, so Dragoon form is a safe refuge here. 5-hit Dragoon editions can do almost 900 plus. Probably. For you, I'm sure it'll be higher.
Let's go. So, physical attacks primarily on this guy?
Seems like it. The speed down, power down still helps overall, though. So the recommendation is to do that if you want to, but
Meh.
like we're fine.
Yep. We got this.
When it does physically wail on someone, it's either like a laser type attack, which is magic, or a smack, which neither do incredible damage, especially with the cask, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine the damage is going to be any worse than the rock throw from the mountain ape.
True.
That being said, Imago can use an instant death attack, right? And so that's why we have that resistance available to us. And that's really the big thing to watch out for. If you want to, if you're not a big Miranda user, but you want to find an excuse to use her, Miranda is actually nice to have bring along for that instant death issue because of what she can do with her magic and stuff.
Yeah. It'd be good for support magic in this fight. As you can see, I'm pretty much trouncing this guy right now, so. But if you have trouble with it, just bring along Miranda. As a note, I think I talked about this before, but Miranda's pretty easy to level up the Dragoon form once you get certain items. Pointedly, if you can equip 2 items that up SP gain by 50%, you'll double your gain, and so you're going to end up with 4 to 5. You're going to get 200 per just a single arrow shot that doesn't even require additions because she doesn't have any. So you do that, and you can get up to level 5 very, very easily. Don't necessarily need it for the dragon form if you're going to run her as support, but it is very nice to have that amount of like SP and MP.
Right. She has the highest magic stat in the game, right?
Yes, she has the highest natural magic stat. That's correct. Followed by Meru.
Right. Which is why we use her as our magic person.
Yep. This is the most I've used Dragoon editions. Yippee.
I mean, it does a lot of good damage, though.
Doing some good work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. This boss doesn't have really that much HP, but because it's spread across 3 different forms, it ends up being enormous.
Yep.
I find Imago a very interesting choice here, and the shape of the butterfly also is interesting to me too, because it's like a mixture of human and winglies and insect, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly very interesting.
And Imago, for those who aren't aware, in Latin is like image. So it's usually an indicative of like being in the image of something, typically. So curious what it is the image of.
Its own race. Well, if you think about what I'm sure the most familiar example to both of us is the Imago Day.
Right.
And we're essentially heading toward God
Yes.
in this world. So it's
Right.
got some interesting connotations.
It does, and I think that's probably what they were trying to lean into a little bit here, because image, yeah, it's here at Soa. So we are walking on God to kill one of his children. Its children.
Yeah. They refer to God as it in this game, I believe.
Right. Yeah, as they should. It's a tree. But whatever. 1095. Good.
Good.
Good. Ow. It's an odd creature, though.
He's picking on me.
Listen, his throws are still not as bad as some of our Elden Ring bosses.
True.
You did it.
Success.
Aha.
Got some healing items. Very good.
What is that? 13,000 experience.
Yeah.
300 gold. We
Yeah.
barely defeated it. Let's go. We are almost at the moon.
We wrecked it, Dart. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. Rushed.
All right. Well, all we have to do is finish going over this bridge, and we will be in the moon. But we are going to save that for the next episode.
Oh man.
Yeah, because we got a speech. We have a rousing speech from Dart coming up at the beginning of the next episode. So, tune back in for that if you want to see how he inspires his party. Yeah,
He's got a monologue.
it's necessary.
It is very necessary.
Yeah, next time we're going to be starting The Moon That Never Sets, which is the final dungeon of The Legend of Dragoon. And there's quite a lot of surprises and a lot of interesting things going on. And a lot of bosses as well, like an insane amount of bosses in The Moon That Never Sets. So, and I believe there is at least one shop in here, so we'll be able to do a little stocking up. And plenty of good treasure. As a note, the Gold Dragoon Spirit, if you didn't buy it earlier in the game, this is where you get it, in The Moon That Never Sets.
Ah.
So you can go through the whole game without having Kongol in Dragoon form, or have the capability of transforming into Dragoon form and get it in the final dungeon.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of bosses in here. Looks like 12-ish, maybe a little bit more.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot. All right, well, we got a lot ahead of us, so thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate having you here. If you want to discuss anything about what's happened so far in the story, or maybe you have your own thoughts about what we were talking about with how dragons are tied to the dragoons, etc., let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you and interact with you that way. Outside of that, though, we are ever so grateful that you let us be a part of your day. And we do hope it is a wonderful one. And we will see you all on the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now. Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.